Back at Trenton Peabody, where Liberty and Peabody about to take the field, and we're going to have some football here on a Thursday night. Don't forget, a week from tomorrow night, Trenton Peabody will entertain the Golden Tornadoes of Union City, and kickoff time will be at 7 o'clock. Well, the officials are waiting for the captains to come to the center of the field, and so is our cameraman, Johnny Johnson. He was downstairs on the field. He's ready for that event as well. And Peabody will be ready to take the field in just a few moments. Terry, I know I had to interrupt you last time, but let's go to the defensive starting lineup now for Trenton Peabody.
Yeah, as we look at this very, very, very good defense, Trenton Peabody comes into this contest giving up only 6.6 points per game. They start Jordan Shepard at one defensive end, number 34. Connor Gatlin will start at a defensive tackle. There's still no Keandre Wolfork for this Golden Tide team. Braxton Johnson is your nose tackle, and he is a load at 330 pounds. Jason Baskerville is your other defensive end. Your linebackers, Alan Jones is your strong side linebacker, London Burkett is your middle linebacker, and Draquan Vaughn is your weak side linebacker. At corners tonight, you'll have DeMarcus Key, number 4, and Jadarian Easley, number 21. And the safeties, Carson Vanderver, number 14, at strong safety, and number 1, Tristan Cook at free safety. And, Dan, as you said, this, even last year, you and I talked so many times about, there was a lot of offense going on last year here at Trenton Peabody, but, man, that defense sure was awful good as well.
And they proved it again this year so
they
far.
They have.
One change for tomorrow night that we will let you know about is McKenzie and USJ will play, and that'll be at McKenzie. USJ was supposed to play at Columbia Academy, but that game was dropped due to COVID-19 outbreak at Columbia Academy. So both coaches got together and put their heads together. We don't need a week off.
No,
let's play.
No.
And USJ and McKenzie
and
will do that.
I'm going to tell you about another game that's going to go on in the state of Tennessee tomorrow night up in Williamson County. IMG Academy from Bradenton, Florida, one of the most prolific high school football programs in the country, will come to the state of Tennessee and play Ravenwood. And if you don't go out to a high school game, tune in to ESPNU. You'll be able to see that contest.
That will be on TV then.
That will be on TV, and in the IMG, guys, you'll see about 25 Division I players.
Vaughn, the team captain for Trenton Peabody. He's meeting with
y'all hand before we go.
Liberty. Terry, I think you know the white cap
Yeah,
tonight.
that is Mr. Thomas Sharon. Thomas and I are good friends. He tosses that coin. Peabody wins the toss, and if we won the toss, we're going to take the football. Then I think that's what's happening.
Again.
It is exactly what's fixing to happen.
Good camera work by Johnny Johnson.
Very good.
And Peabody's about to come out on the field. Already out there is Liberty.
Dan, I know you've mentioned a couple of times this is the first meeting between these two programs, but not between these two coaches. They go back. They were on the same staff at Jackson Northside. And I don't know for sure, but I think Tab Val was the head coach during that time at Jackson Northside. So I was talking to Coach Jacobs the other day, and he knows Coach Aiken just as well as I do, and had a lot of positive things to say about him. And he told me point blank, he said, he'll get that program going the right direction. They just need to give him a little time.
There you see the banner. Peabody Golden Tide banner, and Golden Tide's about to come through that banner as it gets started here. We're still 2 minutes on the clock away from starting time here tonight. So we're almost set to play football. The officials spread out on the field. And there comes the Peabody Golden Tide, carrying that 28-game win streak.
Ranked number 1 in the Associated Press poll again this week, receiving 14 out of the possible 15 first place votes.
All right, who was the bum?
The team that got the other first place vote. Well, we saw them last December up in Cookeville, and they are very good again this year. That's Meigs County. Dan, one other game that we actually can report on over in East Tennessee, Knoxville Carnes, who is 0-4 on the season, has jumped out to a 7-0 lead over Campbell County.
Well, I was pulling for Campbell in that game.
Me too, but I've actually been to Carnes High School.
I've been to Campbell County.
Well, there you go. We've got that covered. There was supposed to be a game in Memphis tonight, a team that actually was on our schedule, or we saw in the first round of the playoffs. Memphis Academy of Health and Sciences was supposed to play Memphis Hamilton tonight, and, of course, those schools, they hadn't started doing anything yet, saying I really don't.
Not to the fault of the coaches, the kids, or anybody else.
I really don't expect that they'll be playing any football in the public schools in Shelby County this year. And, that's their call.
Yeah.
That's their call.
They no doubt will try to do what they think is the very best because – I can think of the revenue that's lost by some of those schools.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Tremendous amount.
And that could have an implication on this Peabody team.
May get a bye in the first
round of the playoffs, absolutely.
And that'd be interesting. We very well may have that. So, Liberty is going to kick off as we start this one.
It'd be interesting to see if they kick to either Ganaway or Easley, and that would be Jamaris Walker, the junior, kicking off he handles the kickoff duties for Liberty.
He'll kick it to one of them. Cloudy skies. Comfortable temperature, though.
Very comfortable.
66 degrees. There's the kickoff. Oh, an end-over-end kick. Going to be taken at about the 14 to the 15 to the 20 to the 25 to the 30 to the 35 to the 40 to the 45 to the 50. 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Ganaway. Ganaway takes it into the end zone. I have that at about an 86-yard return. I won't argue a yard one way or the other.
Well, I won't either, and we'll see it again, I'm sure, here on the Siler Thornton Agency replay. He's already breaking through the gap right there. Paul's going to see if he can back it up a little bit further. And there we go, and Dan, you are right, at the 14-yard line. So an 86-yard kickoff return, and it took all of 12 seconds. So
Hicks in to attempt the extra point for Peabody. Ball down, kick up. Kick is good, and it's 7-0. Peabody leads here in the first quarter of play. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
First quarter action is brought to you by Duncan's Pharmacy Express. Here with Trenton Peabody leading 7-0 after 12 seconds.
Well,
what can I say?
That's about all you can say.
Hicks going to kick it off. He'll be kicking into the wind. What little there is.
Well, Dan, that was just a middle return, and you can see there. We could see it from here. There were 4 Trenton Peabody guys going right up the middle, and they did a great job of kicking out and giving Ganaway a great lane to put Peabody on top. We're in the yellow pants, or the gold pants tonight.
I like it.
First time in a while.
High, end over end, and it's going to go out of bounds, and the penalty marker comes down, and they'll take it at the 35, no doubt. First and 10 for Liberty.
Yeah, I like this color scheme.
Smith is the quarterback. He wears number 5. Or have they already changed that? Gone to Pendergrass?
No, I'm seeing Hill out there, number 15, who played quite a bit. He's not. He's on the roster because I really wasn't sure who they were going to go with. Like I said, I've seen 3 quarterbacks play for them, and that is
Branderis Hill.
Branderis Hill
at quarterback. Now, one goes out for equipment, another one goes out for equipment.
We hadn't. Merriweather coming in. Looks like he's going to get the start at left guard.
Now we're ready to play. Out of the gun. Hill takes it, handoff straight ahead. Loss of a yard or 2 on the play. Back to the 34-yard line. A whole group of Tidemen on the stop. Loss of 2 to the 33 is where they put it down. So it'll be 2nd down and 12 from that spot.
Yeah, it was Jason Baskerville getting in there for getting a tackle for loss on the first play.
Working out of the gun, handoff again. Hello at the line. And he's pushed way back, but going to be a loss maybe of a yard to the 32 if the line judge is lined up correctly. And he has. So it'll be 3rd down and 13 coming up for the Crusaders. There's no opening there at all. Hill working out of the gun again. Play clock running down to about 15. Peabody leads 7-0. We're in the first quarter of play. There's a snap. He looks. Fires a little pass. It's incomplete. Missed him. 4th down coming up, and Liberty will have to punt it away. 4th down and 13. If that pass had been complete, and you see it right here, they were absolutely going nowhere with it.
Yeah.
Look, just standing there waiting.
Yes.
And they're very lucky it wasn't picked.
They are, and actually that's Pendergrass, who has played some quarterback. They put him out there at receiver. Just a 2-step pitch route, I guess, just trying to get something positive to happen in that first series of downs.
Chrome is in punt formation. He's a junior for Liberty. Snap, good. Kick away, short, high. And fair catch call for at the Peabody 47-yard line, and that's where the good guys will take over. 1st down and 10. Some of our sponsors include Tyson Foods, Seiler Thornton Insurance, Amy Greer State Farm, Christian Family Medicine, Trenton Health and Rehab, Duncan's Pharmacy Express, who brings you the first quarter, Trenton Health and Rehab, Anderson's Furniture, H&R Agri-Systems, and Worthy Road Studios. Wide to the right, go to the right side. There's a handoff, goes to the right, and straight ahead across the 50 down to the 46-yard line in Liberty territory, and that was Ganaway on the carry. And a good pickup there. Let's see if 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2nd down and 3 coming up. Also, sponsors include Elite Dental, Bradley Owens, and Eddie's Pharmacy, and we announced tonight, new sponsor joining us, the National Guard. Wide to the left side, wing to the left. There's the snap, handoff again, goes to Ganaway, looks for running room, got it. Got a lot. Out across the 35, across the 30, and he's run out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. Peabody moving the ball again.
Yeah, just the zone play to the left. That's one thing that Jay Taylor told me in pregame that he thought they were going to try to do a little bit more of. Tonight was just more little zone blocking. That way, that zone blocking, you don't have as many gaps for the defense to shoot through. It's basically if somebody crosses your face, then that's who you block. And So he wanted to eliminate that because they do have some athletes on this Liberty defense.
Wide to the right. Here goes Driggers, and a pass down the field is incomplete. Right through the wicket it went, but it's thrown just a little bit wide, and it'll be 2nd and 10. The ball's at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, tried to hit Malik Ganaway on the out route, and just off just a little bit. I think that'll be there most of the night, though, whenever we want it.
2nd down and 10. Ball at the 28-yard line. Wide right, wide left is Peabody. Driggers under center. There's a snap and a handoff. Goes to the right side, to the 20, to the 15. And Ganaway out of bounds at the 17-yard line, I think. Or is that the 12? I'm looking
That's
now.
the 12.
That's the 12. I was looking at the monitor. Down to the 12-yard line, and that's another first down. Amy Greer, State Farm, first down to the 12-yard line. And that's where Peabody will take over as they threaten to score again. 9:15 remaining in the first quarter of play. And there on the screen you see the score. Peabody 7, Liberty Tech nothing. Wide to the left, wing to the right. There's a little push pass. It's complete to the 10, to the 5, headed toward the corner. Touchdown Tide! Into the end zone. Carson Vandiver for the touchdown, and it's 13-0.
Yeah, just great job. Fakes the zone read, and then just a little Utah pass, and that is actually a pass. So, we got away with a little block in the back out there. But that's okay. I think people are going to want to get out of here as quickly as possible. But nice play call.
Lee holding. Hicks in to attempt the extra point. Ball down. Kick up. Kick is perfect. 14-0 the score. Peabody leads back in 30 seconds.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
Peabody ready to kick it off again, that extra point. Brought to you by Trenton Health and Rehab. Hicks going to kick it off. Send it through the uprights, young man. The talented toe of Hicks.
I'm going to say if we kicks off in the second quarter here, we'll definitely have an opportunity to do that.
And I will say he's very capable.
Absolutely.
One of the finer young kickers coming out of West Tennessee. Here we go. High end over end kick. It's going to in the end zone, bring it up to the 20, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Liberty. Well, pretty good
that's
there.
Pretty good against the wind. Yeah, that's a good job by Isaiah right there.
You know, the kicking crew does not get enough credit, the long snapper, the holder, the kicker, because it's not easy.
No, it is not easy, and that is a vital, vital part of the football game. All your special teams, it can make or break you.
There you see the Peabody cheerleaders trying to get this crowd involved with 9:08 remaining, first quarter of play. And a penalty flag must have been thrown. And they marked 5 yards off.
No, they get it at the 25 in college, but the 20 in high school.
Why did he pick? He took it to the 25, didn't he? What does he think?
Well, he thought this was Saturday.
There's the snap. Hill rose to the right side. He's in a mess of trouble. And he has brought down for a loss. Good loss is going to be right at the 15-yard line, so a loss of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 15. I looked up, Terry, and I really thought that there was a penalty being marked off.
I was wondering about that, but you see Jason Baskerville getting in there first and Braxton Johnson.
They lost 6 on that one.
Yeah, cleaning it up right there. And, Jason Baskerville is just they can't block him.
Second down and 16 for Liberty. They trail in this game 14-0. We played less than 4 minutes. Timeout is going to be called. Timeout on the field called by Liberty. Peabody up, 14-0. Back in a minute.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Families turn to Christian Family Medicine for their everyday medical needs. Vaccines for children, sports physicals for teenagers, or an annual exam for mom. They're here for you. They welcome patients of all income levels, including those on TennCare.
Hi, I'm Drew Brown, a physician assistant at Christian Family Medicine. The next time you need medical care, visit us at one of our 8 locations: Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie.
To learn more, go to ChristianFamilyMed.com. That's ChristianFamilyMed.com.
Second down and 16 for Liberty. There's a snap, looks, fires it, it's complete, and positive yardage come out of it. Get it out to about the 17-yard line, and
Butler.
they play it back, and there you see the completion. Is that to Butler?
Yeah, Butler on the catch right there. And
3rd and 12, picked up 4. Out of the gun. There's a snap, goes straight back. And a pass is complete. And he breaks into the secondary to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Liberty. They broke through on a little screen pass up the middle, Terry. You'll see it right here.
yeah, just a slant route, inside receiver, which is Butler again, and we missed the tackle right there. And hey, we talked about the speed that these kids have, and Butler goes 83 for the score, and that's not going to make Tab Val very happy.
Not at all. And to attempt, they're going to go for 2. They sent 2 wide out the left side. Lone running back. There's a snap, drops back, looks, fires it. It is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt is no good, and Peabody leads 14-6. Back in 30 seconds.
Amy Greer and her staff, Scarlett Smith and Courtney Tyree, have over 30 years experience when it comes to helping their customers with their auto, home, life, and financial service needs. They always make sure that their customer is top priority and put their customers' needs first. They are located downtown Trenton across from the police and fire department. They welcome you to stop by or call them for a free quote today.
Liberty going to kick it off to Peabody this time. 14-6, 7:35 remaining in the first quarter of play.
Dan, update from East Tennessee.
Man.
Carnes is maintaining their lead. They're up 21-13 on Campbell County, man. My Carnes boys they're getting after it tonight, looking for that first win, that elusive first win. Well,
Liberty ready to kick it off.
During that break, Tab Val met his defense out there about the 25-yard line, and I could tell he wasn't happy.
Short end over end kick taken by one of the upbacks at the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, 45, 40, 35, and he's going to be brought down at the 35, 34-yard lines where they're going to mark it. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tide.
Draquan Vaughn decleated a Liberty player at about midfield. I hope we can see this. Oh, yeah, we'll see if this. Tristan Cook on the return right here. If you watch Draquan Vaughn, boom, right there.
Ooh.
At about the 38-yard line.
He just keeps going.
And just keeps going. He said, I'm going to go find somebody else and see if I can put them on their backs. But, gosh almighty, what a block. He is a very strong young man.
From the 34-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 for Peabody. They send the ends wide to the right, 2, to the left, 1 out of the gun. Driggers. Sam barks the signals, goes straight back, looks a little flare pass to the left side. He picks up 5 and close to 10, very close to the first down to the 24, and it may be shy of about a half yard.
Yeah, that's DeMarcus Key. I think he's going to be about a yard short right there, but just a little slip screen right there, and Ganaway comes from out of the backfield to get a key block right there, and nice play.
Pickup of 9 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and a yard. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Sam Driggers out of the gun. There's a snap, goes back, looks, fires it toward the corner, and it is incomplete. Overthrew his intended receiver and came very close to getting picked that time.
Yeah, a little wheel route here trying to hit Carson Vandiver. Carson goes out like he's going to block, like we were throwing the same play as we just ran, and you try to hit the guy slipping off the block and just a little too close to the safety. He was able to get over the top and knock that out.
Wide right, wide left. Driggers under center this time. There's a snap and a quick handoff, and loss of a yard or 2 on that play. Back to about the 36-yard line. They closed in on him that round.
Yeah, tried to go back to the zone play, and good job of them. They had more over there than we could block.
It is 4th down and about 2 yards to go. Peabody going for it on 4th down, leading 14-6. Under center. This is the power format, and there is a push. And did he make it? He didn't get it.
He did not.
And they mark it at the 26-yard line, and taking over on downs is Liberty. A little flurry of defensive activity here by the Crusaders.
Yeah, good job by Liberty coming up, and Draquan runs over the first one, but he had help.
Let's see if the defense is a little fired up right now. 6:29 remaining in the first quarter of play. Peabody leading 14-6. Now number 7 back there quarterbacking for Liberty, and that is Taylor. There's a snap high. No, I'm wrong. Hill's still quarterback. Yeah. There's a little flare pass to the right side, and he's eat up, but he picked up 7-8 yards on the play. Going to mark the ball at the 34-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and a couple.
Yeah, that was Pendergrass on the reception.
Peabody playing back a couple of steps on that.
They are. We're playing off a little bit, making them throw everything in front of us, but we just got to make tackles.
There's a snap and a quick pass to the left side, and it is incomplete. Went through the wicket that time. Same song, second verse, but this time they had another receiver over there. It is 3rd down and about 1.5 yards, really.
Yeah, don't be surprised if they run the same thing again, because they just haven't gotten anything going on the ground.
May go this way.
Yeah.
2 wide to the left side. Hill out of the gun. Goes straight back, looks, fires it up the middle, and almost intercepted. Almost picked off by Peabody, and that was Burkett.
Yeah, Burkett, he read the eyes, and it's the same slat route that they scored the touchdown on. And London from his linebacker position just kind of drifts out. He sees it coming, sees him right there. Man, if he could have.
That'd have been 6.
Had been 6.
It's 4th down, and they're going for it.
They're going to go for it.
Or they're going to appear they're going for it. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Hill on a quick handoff, and he probably got it.
He got it.
To the 36-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Crusader first down, I think. Yes, it is. They're moving the chains on the far side.
Yeah, that was number 5, Napier Smith.
He was listed as one of the quarterbacks.
He was. They got to swap some stuff up on us.
2 to the left and 1 to the right. Hill still barks the signals. A little lateral pass. It's complete, but he's going to be brought down for a loss on the play of 2 yards back to the 35-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 12. Little lateral pass there.
Yeah,
nothing doing.
It was a little bubble, what we call a bubble pass, and out there to number 3 Mitchell, and nothing doing.
Hill out of the gun, spreads them out wide, right and left. There's a pass. It's complete, and he's going to be bundled up, picked up a yard to the 36-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down coming up for Liberty, 3rd down and 11.
You see on the Siler Thornton replay, just a 2-step pitch out here to number 6 is Pendergrass, and just trying to get it to him out in space and hoping he can break a tackle. Nothing doing right there.
They spread them out. Hill out of the gun on 3rd and 11. Long count. There's a snap. He's in trouble, and he is brought down for a loss. All the way back to the 32-yard line. So it's going to be about 4th and 15 coming up.
Yeah, Jordan Shepard comes in from his right defensive end, and I mean, trying to block him with a back is, that's just really not very good. And
paid the price on that one.
He did.
4th down, and Chrome into punt it away. Fourth down and 15. Clock running, 3:27.
Yeah, they're going to have to take a timeout or they're fixing to get a 5-yard penalty because they don't have near enough people out there on the field.
They're going to take the delay a game?
Yeah.
Yes, 5-yard penalty. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They had 8 people on the field.
And the thing about it is, Dan, they don't have – I haven't seen anybody. Oh, here comes one more.
That's 9.
That's 9. I mean, there's 10.
There's 10. One more. Or did they sneak one in?
Nope, it's 10.
There's number 11.
There he comes.
Where have you been, young man?
He was trying to decide. They're down to – play clock's down to 10 again.
There's a snap high, brings it down, gets a punt away. Down the field it goes. Fair catch call for it, the 43. And it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Tide, leading here 14-6 over Liberty Tech out of Jackson, Tennessee.
Well, Dan, we started with a flurry, 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes and 52 seconds, and now we're down to 2 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and we hadn't scored since. So, maybe we can put us a drive together. And
here we go. This end may be offside.
Yeah,
backs up.
There we go.
There's a snap. Driggers lateral pass. It's complete to the 40, to the 45, and fights his way to about the 46-yard line. That'll be a 1st and 10. On the reception for Peabody was number 18. As you know, that is Malik Galloway.
Yeah, this is something, a new set Peabody put in this week. It's the bunch set. And Jay Taylor told me in pregame that they saw somebody else run this against Liberty, and they didn't adjust to it very well. So we'll see if they run it again.
On 2nd and 7. And another little lateral pass. It's incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. Clock stops at 2:10 in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, tried to hit Marcus Key right there. I think we had some linemen coming out here. We just didn't get him up underneath enough, and plus he didn't catch the football, so it was kind of all for naught.
Wide to the left side, wing to the left side. There's a snap, handoff, goes to the left side, and that is Ganaway. He makes it up to close to the 50-yard line. It's going to be 4th down coming up. 4th down, Peabody's going to punt it away. Hicks into the ball game.
Yeah, good job by Liberty. They, coming up, Napier Smith coming up and basically came in unblocked to make that tackle.
From the 49 is the line of scrimmage. Hicks in punt formation. Snap is a beaut. Down the field it goes, the punt. Driving punt, and it takes a Peabody roll. And I haven't seen that before.
No, I haven't either.
The receiver, who's number 2 for Liberty.
Moore.
That is Moore. He just caught the rolling ball and just stood there.
Yeah.
That's a good way of getting your lights.
And I tell you what, Jason Baskerville was right there. And Dan, you see here on the Siler Thornton replay, see Baskerville come in right here. Or no, it wasn't Baskerville. That was Key. It was Derek Key. And luckily this official over here blew his whistle pretty quick because that young man.
That was dangerous.
And he would have got mad. And,
Ball at the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Liberty. Out of the gun. Goes straight back, looks, fires it up the middle, and it is complete. And a fumble on the play.
I think
they had blown it dead. Just right up the middle.
Yeah, just a seam route. And Tristan a little late getting over, making his break on that. And
1st and 10 from the Liberty 49-yard line.
Gain of 24 for.
Out of the gun. Comes the Crusaders. They go straight back and a little flare pass. It is incomplete, they say. Incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. So they go to the air. The ground game was not working for Liberty. They go to the air with it with 43 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, just a 1-yard stop route really out there by number 80, who is Thaxler, a senior out there, and just wasn't able to make the catch.
From the 49 on 2nd and 10. He goes straight back, looks, little sidearm pass. It's complete, but a loss on the play. They lost 3 on the play back to the 46. Where it'll be 3rd down and 13. Watch his little sidearm deal.
Oh, yeah, he had to do that because that was about to get.
That was to Moore.
Yes, it was. That was about to get knocked down.
3rd and 13. He drops straight back. Looks, lots of pressure on him. Rolls out of the pocket to the left side and brought down for a loss back at the 44-yard line. And it's going to be 4th down and 15. Loss of 2 on the play.
Dan, that was Pendergrass. Who's in at quarterback. I don't know if something happened to the Hill, but
they're trying to make something happen.
Looking
for the right combination.
They are, and Pendergrass. Hill went down pretty hard on that 3rd down play in the last series.
Kroom into punt. High snap, gets it off. He's going to get blocked. No flag. There was contact with the ball. The ball is going to roll dead, and here comes penalty flags in everywhere. No penalty on the punt. But there is a penalty after at the line area. Terry, did you pick up on what's going on?
No, I didn't. I actually about missed the whole play, just to be honest with you. I was trying to correct something because I think Pendergrass has been in for that entire series right there. So Thomas Sharon getting it worked out. We got dead ball, so.
Personal foul against Liberty. We may have a double. Offsetting penalties. They offset, and it'll be 1st and 10.
So it'll be Peabody's ball right here at the where the
46-yard line.
Where it went dead, so 10-yard punt. Basically, even though it was partially blocked. You know, guys, and I think that's the end of the first quarter.
It is the end of the first quarter. The score, Peabody 14, Liberty 6, back in 60.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one. At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
Ball at the 46-yard line, 1st down and 10 for Trenton Peabody, dressed in the black and the gold pants tonight. There's a snap, goes to Driggers under center. Handoff to the left side, to the 50, to the 45. Ganaway looking for running room, has finally run out of bounds. And they stop it at the 44-yard line. That's very close to a first down. Should be a first down.
I think he's going to get it.
It is 1st and 10. They move the chains on the far side. And Peabody on the roll. 1st and 10 from the Liberty 44-yard line. There's a snap. Handoff Ganaway. Ganaway to the right side, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, 25.
Fumble.
A fumble on the play, and who's got it?
They do.
Liberty has picked up the ball at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, great run. Right there, you see this zone play to the right, and I mean, he was right there. They've been trying to strip the ball, and number 31, Jones, is the one that put his hand in there and was able to knock the ball loose.
Well, the ball at the 20, and it's 1st and 10 for Liberty. See who they're running quarterback this time.
I think Hill's back in there.
And he's working out of the gun. Wide right, wide left. There's a snap. And Hill is in a heap of trouble. And he lost about 5 yards on that one. Maybe 6.
Yeah.
Back to the 14.
Tried to give it to Reed, and they just weren't able to connect as the snap was a little bit off to the right. And Jordan Shepard got in there from his defensive end position and accounted for that tackle for loss.
Liberty to the line. Out of the gun is Hill. Snap. Quick handoff. Straight up. And across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down coming up. 3rd down and 13. 10:50 remaining in the first half of play.
Yeah, good job. Braxton Johnson coming down, and it looked like Baskerville also got in there on the first contact.
Wide right, wide left. Hill pitches back, looks for running room, and finds some running room, but gets up to the 25-yard line, and that's about it. I think Pendergrass on the carry there on the pitch.
Actually, Dan, I think that was
it?
I think it's Napier Smith right there.
5 instead of 6. 4th down and about 5. Liberty in to punt. Punt formation. That'll be Kroom. He's had a lot of work tonight.
He has 3 punts already.
And he's handled some high snaps, brought them down. Here comes the rush, and he gets the punt away. It's short and goes out of bounds. And the funny thing about it is Peabody's going to get the ball about where they had it to start with.
About where the fumble happened at the 35-yard line. So another 10-yard punt. That's back-to-back 10-yard punts by.
He's having to rush. I mean,
he is.
They send in everybody, but they send in everybody
except me and you,
except Paul. Paul Schultz.
We'll have to talk about that.
We'll have to talk about that to the defensive coordinator.
We need to put this ball in the end zone. There's that bunch set. They're not adjusting to it at all.
3 wide to the left. There's a handoff, goes to Ganaway, and Ganaway picks up a couple of yards. Down to the 33-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for Peabody.
Yeah, just base blocking right there, and Reed coming up from his linebacker position. And
I say they come back with the bunch, and one in the bunch is going to get the football.
I'm all for that. I think we'll see that again because nobody came out here with.
They didn't go to the bunch.
No, they did not.
2 wide to the left. There's snap, and there goes straight up the middle for 1st down and several more. Out across the 25 down to about the 23-yard line. And that was Ganaway on the carry for Peabody to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, good job blocking right there by the offensive line, giving Ganaway some room to run. They still only got 2 out here.
They bunched up this time to the left side. And here goes to the bunch. To the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown Tide! Malik Ganaway, I think, on the reception, goes into the end zone for the touchdown. And it's 20-6 Peabody.
Well, Dan, we talked about it. Just up and throw it out here. It's 3-on-2 or 2-on-3, whichever team you're rooting for. And that was not good odds for the defense, and Malik was able to put it in the end zone.
Got another kicker for the extra point and another holder. Weber's holding. There's the kick, and it is up, and it is good.
Parker Vernon.
That was Vernon, and he put it right through the uprights, as I should say. Perfect. 21-6 to score. Peabody back in 30.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Second quarter action brought to you by Trenton Health and Rehab. And the touchdown, Christian Family Medicine, and the extra point, Trenton Health and Rehab. I repeated myself.
You did.
Peabody up 21-6, and Hicks in to kick it off. This time the wind is to his back.
Yeah, I
look out, concession stand.
Absolutely. Now, that looked like Trenton Peabody. That drive did. That looked like what we're used to seeing.
Here we go. Well, long end over end. Going to go into the end zone and bounces to the band. They'll take it to the 20-yard line. Make a note to the official, 20-yard line.
20-yard line. Yeah.
And that's where Liberty will take over, 1st down and 10. 8 minutes, 36 seconds remaining. Got an update on that score?
That's what I'm looking. right here. Let's see if we can.
The Lights were getting beat a while ago.
28-19.
Hey.
Carnes over Campbell County. they may get their first one of the year.
Out of the gun. Here we go. Rolls to the left side. This is Hill. Looks down the field. Long one down the hill. It is going to be from Hill. It's incomplete. Pass incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Hill showed some poise that time.
He did. They did a great job of getting outside of Jordan Shepard, defensive end. Hill got his feet set, and he kind of heaved that ball down there a little bit, trying to hit more. But Jadarian Easley was in great position. He was in great position. I believe we've got a penalty. Ineligible receiver downfield against Liberty. We're going to back them up.
5 to the 15.
Do it again. So
1st and 15 from the 15.
That does not count.
Out of the gun. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right this time. Hill looks, fires it toward the corner, and picked up 2 to the 17. And that was Napier Smith. Or that was Pendergrass. 6.
Yeah, I think it is. Man, those numbers
6.
are
6 and 5 on these jerseys. Looks the same.
It does.
I'm going to have to go to the monitor to make sure what the number is. 2nd down and about 12. They marked it at the 18-yard line. He goes straight back, looks, pumps once, and he's going to be slung and threw it down, and it should be
that's going to be an
flag. Intentional grounding, and the marker comes flying. That'll be half the distance.
I think that.
And a loss of down, isn't it?
I think it's spot. This will be interesting because I'll be honest with you. Under ordinary conditions, it's a spot of the foul. But since it's inside the 15-yard line, they're going to call it.
No, they call intentional grounding.
Yeah. Loss of down, and the ball goes to the spot that the penalty occurred, yeah.
And let's see where they finally put it down.
You see right here on the Siler Thornton replay, he just held it too long, and Baskerville got, and that's where, he's just got to take your sack. If you take your sack, you're going to get it at about the 8-yard line, and now you've got it
at the 3.
3rd and 27 from the 3-yard line.
They've got to get to the 30-yard line for a 1st down. Peabody with 4 down front.
Got timeout.
They're going to call a time. Timeout on the field. Peabody leading 21-6, back in 60 seconds.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home. Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town &
Well, big down coming up here for Liberty. 3rd down and forever. From the 3-yard line, you know that Peabody is going to be going at them with all they got.
Yeah,
right
don't be surprised to see Tab Val blitz somebody. Jason Baskerville's licking his chops right now. He's seeing the safety coming is what he's seeing.
They got 5 down. And Hill looking, and there's the safety. There's 2 points safety. We knew that it was coming, and it came. And it's 23-6. Peabody leading. 30-second break. We'll be right back.
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
River Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
The safety gives Peabody a 23-6 lead with 7:37 remaining in the first half of play. And Peabody has the lead. And Liberty will have a free kick from the 20.
Yeah, we saw Draquan Vaughn walk up on this left side. When you got him on one side and Baskerville on the other, and it was 5-on-5. And when I saw that right tackle step in to help block on our defensive end, Shepard, I knew that was going to give Draquan just a free shot on the quarterback. They tried to roll him out, but Baskerville, or maybe it was Baskerville on this side, whoever our defensive end was, the defensive end on the other side did a great job of stepping outside and keeping Hill kind of hemmed in there where Draquan could come untouched. And
made a sandwich.
They did. I think it's 58. That's Walker. That is their kickoff guy. 56 is their kicking specialist. He does their extra points and field goals, and then 58 does their kickoffs.
Free kick from the 20. Little short pooch kick, going to go out of bounds. Right at midfield area, and a penalty marker comes down. You make them kick it again?
I do. Heck yeah. And I'm going to tell you, as long as they kick it out of bounds, I'm going to make them kick it again because they're going to keep backing up, and it's just going to give you a shorter field.
And that's exactly what's going to happen, 5 yards back.
That's a great move. So they'll kick it from the 15. Okay. 35, kick from the 40, so does it come all the way? If we did take the ball, would it come to their 45? Now, dude, they're not going to – there you go. I was going to say they were trying to line up.
They've struggled with those 20-yard lines all night.
I don't know if that was the officials or if that was just Liberty's players thinking, okay, yeah, we're going to try to kick it again from up here. But no, the guys in the stripes got it. They got it right.
Under control.
They do. Bless them. We give them a hard time, but they do a pretty good job most of the time.
Except that one game.
Yeah, that one game, man. That wasn't very good. But
free kick
okay.
Now from the 15-yard line. We want to welcome National Guard as one of our sponsors here on Trenton Peabody football.
I think they may kick it over towards Easley this time. Well, hey, that's fine with us. He's run one back this year for a touchdown already also.
There's a little line drive. Going to be retrieved at the 43, to the 45, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, 35, 30. And it's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Peabody.
Good job right there. Actually, a pretty good kick. Pretty good kick by Walker, and Jadarian just got in there, and, man, look at he just continues to drive those legs after first contact. And that's a mark of good coaching and a good player.
From the 30-yard line, 1st down and 10. That's in Liberty territory. Peabody with the football. They split the ends. They bunch them up over on the right side. Druggers hands it off. Goes to Ganaway, to the 25, to the 20, to the 15 and down in that neighborhood. Going to mark it at the 14-yard line. First down and 10 for Peabody. And that's an Amy Greer State Farm first down. 7:17 remaining, first half of play.
Man, great job by Ganaway avoiding Kobe Mitchell. Just almost as soon as he got the football, Mitchell came on a corner blitz off of this side and came untouched, and Ganaway just made a great move.
Three wide to the left side this time. Drigger's out of the gun. Man goes in motion, looks, fires it left side. It's complete to the 15, to the 10. And did he make it in? No signal yet. Down to the 1. Is that Ganaway again?
It is Ganaway, and I'm going to tell you something. When he watches this on film, he's going to see, as you've got Hopkins out there pulling, if he cuts back right there behind number 50, Connor Meadows, he's in the end zone, but that's okay.
First down and goal from the 1-yard line. Peabody about to take it in. They're in the LI formation. Nope, they come out in the smokestack eye. I like it. There's a snap, and there goes Ganaway and into the end zone. Touchdown Tide. Into the end zone. Touchdown Peabody. Brought to you by Christian Family Medicine. Trenton Health and Rehab will bring you the extra point.
Yes, I think the play was designed to go more so to the left, but Ganaway cut it back to the right and was able to get in, even though a great effort by Demetrius Moore came up from his safety position.
Lee will hold Mitten in to attempt the extra point. And there's a penalty marker down. They jumped on this side, they being Liberty. Probably be declined. There's a dead ball foul, though, wasn't it?
It is, but you can still decline that.
No signal yet. Now it comes. Decline. Mitten will attempt again the extra point. Ball down, kick up, and the kick is perfect. 30-6 the score, Peabody leading. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Besides having farm supplies, Gibson Farmers Co-op also has tire and automotive service, as well as a small engine shop. But did you know that Gibson Farmers Co-op has a great gift shop with bridal and baby registry? Come check us out at Gibson Farmers Co-op. We even have curbside service. Gibson Farmers Co-op.
Peabody leads 30-6 with 6:11 remaining in the first half of play. Hicks into kickoff after the touchdown.
Dan, still 28-19, Carnes over Campbell County in about midway through the second quarter.
The lights are prevailing.
They are.
High end over end, driving into the end zone, and it bounces out, almost out of the end zone. And bring it to the 20.
You know, that's just a weapon. That's just, if you know you can pin that opposing team back and make them have to drive 80 yards, as long as the official spots the ball in the right place, 80 yards.
You're not going to let your friend forget
no,
that.
No, I'm not either. Trust me, I'll shoot him a text about that after the game. But, you know, hey, they got it. They got it corrected. So need to get a stop right here pretty quick and get this thing to 35 before halftime.
Why is that? Out of the gun is Hill. Wide right, wide left. There's a snap. Turned to the wrong side, busted play. He'll run with it. Picked up, give him credit for about 3 up to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, somebody didn't somebody misheard the number. And Hill just had to keep it. And, Dan, for Hill, bless his heart, of course, we include the sacks. That's 5 rushes for a minus 23 yards on the night for him.
Out of the gun. And
draw.
A quick draw play, and I don't know that they got back to the line. They'll probably get it back to the 23. It'll be 3rd and 7 from that point. 5:25 remaining first half.
I think they're going to give him a minus 1 right there.
Really?
Yeah, that's number 1, Benford, back there. That's a new back there.
Back to the 22s where they put it 3rd and 12. At 3rd down and 8. Out of the gun is Hill. Snap, drops back, looks. Ball knocked down. Good play by Peabody's Vaughn. Rush was on him, and he put that big paw up there. Watch it right here.
Yeah,
watch him come from this side. There he goes and looks. And 4th down coming up, punt formation.
I tell you what, you put Vaughn and Baskerville on one side, and you got Shepard on the other side. I tell you what, that's a very formidable pass rush.
And penalty marker goes down. Motion. They'll mark 5 back. And it'll be 4th down at about 13. Line of scrimmage is going to be the 17-yard line. How about a block? Pick
I'm
up
all for it.
Into the end zone.
I'm all for it. Hey, you've got Easley on this side, and where's Bonds? Because Bonds is the one that's able to – he's the one that got the block down at McNary. Got 2 of them, if I remember right. Yeah, he's the 3rd from the end.
There's a snap.
Oh,
terrible
he's there.
Snap, way high.
It's blocked.
Ball deflected, and it's going to be picked up by Peabody and down at about the 12. The rush was on. You knew that was going to happen. Now Peabody's got it 1st and 10 from the Liberty 12-yard line.
Yeah, Jadarian Easley and Cameron Bonds in there, along with Vaughn and Key, and then London Burkett's the one that is the one that caught the ball out of the air.
Ball at the 12, 1st and 10 for Peabody. Clock stops 4:51.
Go back to our zone stuff. We had a lot of success with that.
Wings to the left side. There's a handoff, goes to the
There
left
it is.
side, and there's
Touchdown.
Ganaway
That's
untouched. Nobody laid a hand on him, and into the end zone, and it's 36-6. Peabody leading, mark the time, 4:45 remaining in the first half of play. That's brought to you by Christian Family Medicine. Trenton Health and Rehab will bring you the extra point.
Well, Dan, I'm telling you, if we could run that back one more time, everybody blocks somebody right there. That's about as good of execution as you can see, as you can have on a play. But, okay, we'll cut back. That's all right. We'll come back to it.
Ball down, kick up. Kick is perfect. And it's 37-6. Peabody.
One more time
Watch
here
this.
on the replay. You watch the left tackle, the 2 backs right here. Boom. Hopkins picks up somebody. Ray picks up somebody. Easley picks up somebody. Ganaway's got somebody occupied.
Just like it was
just
written
like
on the chalkboard.
Just like you drew it up on the chalkboard. That doesn't happen very often.
Peabody leading 37-6 here with 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. The sponsors that we have, Elite Dental, Bradley Owens, Eddie's Pharmacy, and the National Guard. We appreciate them so very, very much. Bringing you Peabody Golden Tide football, the 100th season of Trenton Peabody football. And Hickson to kick it off. Peabody leading by 31 now.
Still 28-19 over at Campbell County.
Man,
The lights
worried about the lights.
We are worried about the lights.
Here's the kickoff. High end over end
good
kick. Way back it goes into the end zone. Bring it to the 20. It'll be first down and 10 for Liberty from their own 20-yard line.
Then college football, Alabama-Birmingham leads South Alabama 28-10, 3:20 left in the second quarter. A little baseball, Atlanta and Miami tied at 0, bottom of the first. I'm sure that game was late getting started due to all the rain that's been going on down in Georgia today. And St. Louis and Milwaukee are 0-0, top of the third.
That's a tie.
Yes, it is.
Wide to the right, one to the left. Pitch goes to the running back. Looks for running room, and he's going to pick up some yards out across the 25 to about the 28-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play. It'll be second down and 2 yards to go from the 28.
I think that was Napier Smith right there.
He's a workhorse.
I think you got 5 in the backfield and 6 out here at receivers. That's maybe how we have to keep them apart.
There's a snap. Look, lateral pass. It's incomplete, I think.
No, it's complete. His knees were on the ground
and
when he
went
caught
down
it.
to his knees, and he's lost yards on the play. Loss of about 2 back to the 26-yard line. So it's going to be third down and 4. From the 26.
Yeah, that was
been better to knock it down.
Yeah, that was Butler out there, and I mean, it's a natural thing. You think, okay, he's throwing me the ball, I got to catch it. And he went down to his knees to catch it. It's just one of those things that he was down when he caught it.
Out of the gun is Hill. Long count, snap, looks. Gonna fire a pass. It is incomplete. Did they catch it? Yes.
Yep. Oh, they're going to say he didn't.
Oh, he didn't. Well, I'm anxious to see this
I
on the
want
replay.
to see that replay. Tristan Cook was right there on the tip drill. You look at the Siler Thornton replay. Hill just up and throws it out right there, throws it high. It's tipped by Easley.
He went down with the ball.
Yeah, it's. I think that's a good call.
He was right there.
I think that was a good call. I think when he hit the ground, the ball came loose.
It's going to be fourth down now and 4. And they go into punt formation. Kroom.
They got to hurry.
Into punt formation. They got 7 seconds. Rush is going to be on.
Yeah, they're going to have. There's your flag. Yep. That's one thing that play clocks. They play into your advantage for the defense, because if you don't have play clocks where everybody can see it, this guy back here is going to be doing this, and he's probably going to be a little slow with it. They're probably going to get about 26 or 27 seconds. But with the play clock.
There's a snap. Goodwin gets it away down the field, and they're going to let it roll. It takes a side roll to the 45-yard line.
Well,
and it's going to be first down and 10 for Peabody on the 44-yard line.
We got 3:06 to go 45 yards and have a speedier second half.
Hey, Richard Barber's watching.
The narrator.
The narrator.
All right, glad to have the narrator watching tonight.
He's a good guy.
He is.
From the 44-yard line, first and 10 for Peabody. They spread them out, wide right, wide left.
We got one-on-one down here.
Triggers. There's a snap and a handoff. Goes across the 40 to the 35, down to about the 31-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first and 10. And on the carry, was that Bond?
No, that was Jadarian Easley.
Easily came from the tight end spot on the far side. Look at him. There he goes.
Yeah, just a jet sweep right there. Nice 14-yard pickup.
First and 10 to the 31-yard line. Sam Driggers out of the gun. There's a snap, handoff straight ahead, Ganaway. He's tripped up, gets across the 30 to about the 29-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play, second down and 8. 2:29 remaining in the first half of play.
Dan, I tell you what, Ahmad Reed, the linebacker there, he's had himself a pretty good first half. That's his fourth tackle right there, and he's proving kind of hard to block. He's kind of short, so he's hard to see back in there, and I think our offensive linemen are not being able to see him to get him blocked.
Up under center this time. There's a lateral pass. It's complete to the 25, to the 20, and he is brought down. That's Ganaway. Brought down right at the 20-yard line, knocked out of bounds. Stops the clock with 1:55 remaining. They're going to mark it at the 19. That's enough for a first down. First down's brought to you by Amy Greer. Robin Summers watching here tonight. Wes Miller's watching.
Nice job by Ethan Ray getting out and throwing the key block.
Kathy Vales from the 19-yard line. First down and 10 for Peabody.
We're going to have to hurry. Play clock's at 10.
Here we go to the line. Out of the gun is Druggers. There's the snap. Goes straight back. Looks down the field. Fires it up the middle. And it is going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, great catch.
Incomplete.
Sam held that ball just a little long as his first option wasn't open. He was going to throw it out here to Draquan Vaughn as we tried to run the slip again. And number 72 for Liberty, Gordon Hudson, came from his defensive lineman position and put a little pressure on Sam, but just a little too far. Great catch by Jadarian and just out of the back of the end zone.
Pete Ball watching in Alaska. Oh, wow. I love that place. Katrinka Leanne Peterson, Nance. There's a snap, and nothing doing there to the 15-yard line. Picked up maybe 4 on the play. It'll be close to 6.
Timeout.
And David Tilley, he did a colorful color guard to open a new stadium in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Rushed home to watch my grandson, Jordan Jelks. Shepard.
Jordan Shepard. There we go.
Tommy Hicks watching. Nicole Roberts Bodkins watching from Washington State.
Wow. That's just amazing.
That's a beautiful place, too.
It is. It sure is. Then we got 1-on-1 left. Third down, 6 balls on the 15. And, Jay Taylor's going to come up with something. Get this first down or put the ball in the end zone right here. I tell you what, something that we haven't seen tonight that this might be a pretty good time for is I guess you want to call it a regular screen pass, because they're going to bring some pressure. And you got Ganaway back there, and you got Easley out here. You can do it to either one of them, but it's be a good time for a screen pass.
Triggers up under center. Lone running back there. There's a snap, and he fakes it, and he fires it, and it is complete and into the end zone. Touchdown! What a play. He picked it out of the air. He being DeMarcus Key. Touchdown Tide.
Great job selling the zone play and just a little waggle out of it. And you got 3 receivers over here. He had his pick of who he wanted to throw it to. Took it to DeMarcus, and great job by DeMarcus Key coming back for that football. And we got a flag on the field right down here. I think it's going to be after, because I didn't see anything going on.
Here comes the official. Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, dead ball.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Peabody. Probably celebration.
Probably.
That was worth celebrating.
Well, it was.
53 seconds remaining. And to attempt the extra point is Minton. 43-6 the score, Peabody. Long count, ball down, kick up, and the kick is perfect. 44-6 the score. Peabody on top. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Yes.
Yep.
How'd you like that intro?
That's pretty good right there.
Peabody going to kick it off, leading 44-6. 53 seconds remaining in the first half of play.
The Trenton Health and Rehab second quarter.
Stephanie Emery watching tonight. And a 15-yard penalty marked off against Peabody.
Yeah,
back to the 25.
Still didn't see what that was, and I'm sure Shane Jacobs is not going to be very happy about that because that's a discipline penalty, or actually that's a lack of discipline penalty, and that's something that he's.
That's a chewing penalty.
That's a tail chewing penalty is what that is. Somebody's going to get their tail chewed right there. Probably already has.
Kicking off will be Peabody. This will be Hicks. See how far he can send it.
Yeah.
High end over end kick. Going to be retrieved. Mark it at the 13, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. Knocked once, and now he's going to change the course of the field and be brought down somewhere around the 20-yard line. And a penalty marker goes sailing in.
I think that's going to be
At Raspberry Tires, we can help you with brakes, transmission flushes, interstate battery replacement, all types of.
Gets up limping. I don't know if we can get a replay on that. I think we're going to be able to. Siler Thornton Agency. Replay. Yeah, here we go. Moore, he should have just kind of taken what he got right there and
personal
somewhere else.
Foul.
And so right here, watch Baskerville. It's going to be right there. It was. It's going to be a little bit out of our screen, but, somebody came in and.
They're going to mark the penalty off against Liberty.
It'll be half the distance. Somebody came in
to
basically
10.
cheap shotted.
Linda Morgan Bathrop, watching in Waverly, Tennessee, class of 65. Roll Tide, she said. And Peabody jumped that time. I think.
I'm going to tell you something now.
I don't know who moved first. That's the question.
When the umpire throws it, I'm telling you, you may have a snap infraction right here.
Officials are talking it over.
They are, because neither one of the side guys threw that flag, which would normally indicate that it's a defensive penalty. Yeah, we're going to have a false start against them. Yes,
5 yards more. Take it back to the 5.
Dan, and we all saw our guy jumping. I think that's Connor Gatlin. I think he's back wearing 73 tonight. But I'm telling you, when the umpire, that's not a penalty if it's on the defense that an umpire is going to throw.
David Tidley watching. There's a snap, and he's in trouble. Back to about the 1 yard line. As you saw it there, it's going to be second down coming up. 30 seconds remaining. You know what Peabody's thinking about right here.
Let's see who gets in there. I know Baskerville was in there on part of it. And, Braxton Johnson. Big Braxton got in there.
Brett Whaley from class of 01 in Columbia watching. Alan Lambert watching the ball game tonight. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
They knew what was coming, too.
Yes. And that is the end of the first half of play. Into the first half. The score is Peabody 44 and Liberty 6. We will have the running clock to start the third quarter of play. The 35-point rule is in effect. Again, the score, Peabody 44 and Liberty 6. We've got a 5-minute presentation here by Trenton Peabody, and right after that, The guys will be around for the halftime show. Halftime is brought to you by Tyson Foods, raising the world's expectation for how much good food can do.
Drop it down to my main man, Andy Mac Burris, as he has our sports now.
What is going on, bruh? We gonna get those sports dubs this upcoming week. All right. Now, we move on to a little bit of sad news. Sad news. This past week on soccer, we lost to Dyersburg. We won't talk about that, but at least they didn't get mercy ruled like they did against Madison Academic. All right. Yeah, we gotta go to volleyball now. I'm so sorry. We lost to Halls with both the JV and varsity. Man, took that L for. All right, I'm done. I love you all. Peace.
Have you ever wanted to know what the animals of Peabody are thinking? No? Have you ever been curious about how they feel about life? No? Well, then do I have the perfect segment for you.
I'm Josie Green, and I'm here with
Jill Bibb
and Peabody. Can you start by introducing yourself and telling us your social security number and credit card number?
We've instructed him not to give out credit card numbers.
Okay. They can't tell us that information. So first question, is the term hot dog offensive to you?
Is this a hot dog? I'll eat it.
I guess that's a... I don't know what that is, but okay. Second question, what did the mailman ever do to you? Does Miss Bibb try to make you diagram sentences too at home?
Every day.
I'm so sorry. When you're home alone, do you stand up on two legs and walk around? Hey, we're still doing the interview. No comment. And what's the meaning of life? I guess we're not going to get a real answer here today. So that's the end of the interview. Thank you, Peabody, for your time. Do you have any last comments? We're still doing the interview. Okay, we're done.
Hi, I'm Anna now, and I'm here with Ulissa.
Hi.
And we're going to be interviewing a lamb today. So, how are you today?
Very well, thank you.
What is your favorite part of the Peabody Ag program?
Feeding time.
So, what's your favorite part of hanging out with the lambs?
Well, they bad, so they understand me.
So, do you like Ulissa? That's a no. What is your name? Have you been named?
Unknown.
Alrighty, final question. How old are you?
She said that was very rude.
I'm so sorry.
I hope you enjoyed that. I know I sure did, and I hope you loved the very first episode of GNN. Now, I want you to know that GNN is something that is growing, and it's something that is brand new to Peabody High School, okay? And it's something that we want to be able to grow and do better with. Thank you for watching. Tune in next week.
(44-6) is your score here at the half as Trenton Peabody leads over the Liberty Crusaders. And on your screen, you're seeing the Trenton Peabody Band, and Tell you what, let's take a listen for a minute.
At Raspberry Tire, we can help you with brakes, transmission flushes, interstate battery replacement, all types of suspension repairs, and alignments. We carry several major oil brands and tire brands, including Firestone and Bridgestone. Our service center can balance both passenger car tires and semi-truck tires, and fill your tires with nitrogen. With 30 years of towing experience, we can haul small, compact cars to semi-trucks, and we are the only wrecker service in Gibson County with heavy-duty towing and recovery services. Come visit us at 2216 Highway 45 Bypass, Trenton.
It's halftime at Walter Kilzer Stadium here on the campus of Trenton Peabody High School, and your Golden Tide leads Liberty 44-6. And I'm joined by Lee Hayes. And Lee, aside from one play, a very, very dominating effort by this Trenton Peabody Golden Tide team.
Yeah, it has been, Terry, and we got off to a pretty good start there. That one long pass play for Liberty, and got a score on the board, made it 14-6 at that time. And Liberty is just their numbers are down, and Peabody has just come out and just to be honest, they've poured it on them.
Yeah, they have. After that play, Peabody scored the next 30 points, a safety and 4 touchdowns, and to amass this lead that they have. And, Dan and I talked before the game, and in watching film of this Liberty team, this is kind of what we expected.
Yeah, they played Chester County, and they played some really good ball teams. They got a late start.
They did.
And so they were late starting their season, even their workouts they were late starting. So that's pushed their development back quite a bit, I'm sure. We've talked on the other side of the press box that the numbers are down over there, and that's cause for concern. In my opinion, in the Jackson system over there. But, this is one of those games where you wanted to come in, you wanted to play fundamental football, you wanted to come out with a win, and you wanted to stay healthy. And so, I think we've done that for the most part. We've had some tendencies there where we didn't look great, or some plays there that we didn't look great, but overall, you'd have to rate it a pretty good half of football. And that's what you're looking for. And I'm sure, we're going to have a running clock here in the second half, and we're going to see a lot of substitutions.
Yeah, that's I'm sure when Shane Jacobs was able to pick up this game, that, and knowing him, I know he probably didn't think about that that wasn't his first thought, wasn't his second thought, wasn't his third thought. But as we went on, he was thinking, maybe I can get some of these kids in there, and that's good for everybody. That's
sure.
Good. That's good for your program. 44-6 is your score here at the half. And Lee, as we look at the halftime statistics, of course, completely dominated by Trenton Peabody, 223 total yards to 100. But the stat right above that on Liberty side, the yards rushing, 15 carries for minus 16 yards. Now they have been able to do nothing on the ground. All of their yardage has come through there. Just a dominating performance by the front four of Peabody.
Yeah, it really has been. And I think Braxton Johnson, we talked last week about thinking that Braxton had his best first half of the season. I think he's eclipsed that tonight. He's been all over the place. You look at their total yards or yards passing for Liberty, 116 yards through the air. 82 of those, I think it was 82, was on the touchdown pass.
Absolutely.
On one play.
Absolutely.
So, you take 82, you're looking at not a whole lot of offense, and the defense has played an exceptional ball game. We've got safety. We've got some batted balls in the secondary. They've been all over the place. So, it's been a good team effort on both sides of the ball tonight. And, you talk about this game and playing Liberty. It was one of those situations where in week 9 or week 10 next to the last game of the season. We're scheduled to play Booker T. Washington, and Memphis has not started playing yet, and we talked about that last week. But it was one of those where you don't want to end up with two open dates.
Absolutely.
Liberty came open, so we filled the open date that was supposed to be tomorrow night with this game in Liberty Magnet School, and that's going to push the open date back to week 10, the week prior to the Gibson County game.
Right, and you know what we may be looking at in that little time stretch there after playing 9 games in a row is having your off game, your off week 10, playing Gibson County week 11, being off week 12, and then playing your actually second round playoff game there in week 13 if what you and I have talked about last week comes to fruition and the Memphis Public Schools not playing.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's an ideal situation, to have an open date and then play one game and then an open date again in the first round of the playoffs. But, we'll see how it goes. It is what it is. We're just pleased to be playing and blessed to be playing.
There's no doubt about that because there was supposed to be a game tonight in Memphis. MAHS, who we played last year, was supposed to take on Memphis Hamilton tonight, and of course that game is not happening due to the COVID-19. Just in case you didn't know, Carnes is leading Campbell County though 28-19 at last report. That is a high school game.
Now I can rest easy.
You can rest easy knowing that. Oh, actually, Campbell County's cut it to 28-26. So 44-6 is our score here. At the half. Lee, going forward in this second half, of course, as you said, running clock, we're going to see a lot of people. And going forward, as we look ahead to Union City next week, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think Union City's an unknown. We expected McKenzie to be much improved this year, and they are. They're going to have a test tomorrow night. They play USJ, so that could be a heck of a ball game. Union City next week, they got a new coach over there. He brings a lot of the same philosophy that Coach Bowling had when he was at Union City. As a matter of fact, Coach Markle was an assistant under Coach Bowling. So we're going to see some of the same things that Union City has done in the past. Their numbers are a little bit better this year as far as number of players out than they were at season's end last year. USJ, they opened up with USJ, and USJ put it on them pretty good. But we found out since then that USJ is a pretty good football team.
They are pretty good.
And so Union City has won 3 straight after that. It's going to be interesting to see. And, anytime Union City and Peabody get together, it's we'll just say it's golden. The Golden Tide and the Golden Tornadoes. Hey, I tell you, it looks like we're going to be in that 29 straight wins after this ball game tonight. We'll go into that game next week, 29 consecutive wins. Union City in 2014 had a 38-game winning streak snapped right here by the Peabody Golden Tide. So, they're going to be looking for some revenge for that.
No doubt. And they will be taking on Jackson Southside tomorrow night. And I think that game's going to be closer than people.
Southside's got some athletes.
Got some athletes.
They've got some athletes,
do.
No doubt. And, we caught them very early.
We did.
Because they got a late start, and they had some athletes, and it was a hard-fought ball game. That was a very physical ball game.
Yes, it was.
And we'll find out a lot about Union City tomorrow night when they do play Southside.
We will do that. And Lee, if you don't go to a game tomorrow night, I think at 8 o'clock on ESPNU, IMG Academy is going to be right up the road in Williamson County taking on Ravenwood. So that'll be
that may be a good one to watch.
That may be a good one to watch. 44-6 is your score. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be right back.
At Case IH, we believe it's our job to provide you with solutions. That's why our Farmall and Maxim tractors, as well as our tools and attachments, are designed with you in mind. From mowing to baling to loading and more, we're here to help turn your to-dos into to-dones. At Case IH, we'll keep your days running smoothly with equipment that's durable, versatile, and highly efficient. No wonder farmers are more loyal to Case IH than any other brand. Visit your local dealer or go to caseih.com/livestock for more.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton, and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Families turn to Christian Family Medicine for their everyday medical needs. Vaccines for children, sports physicals for teenagers, or an annual exam for mom. They're here for you. They welcome patients of all income levels, including those on TennCare.
Hi, I'm Drew Brown, a physician assistant at Christian Family Medicine. The next time you need medical care, visit us at one of our 8 locations: Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie.
To learn more, go to ChristianFamilyMed.com. That's ChristianFamilyMed.com.
Amy Greer and her staff, Scarlett Smith and Courtney Tyree, have over 30 years experience when it comes to helping their customers with their auto, home, life, and financial service needs. They always make sure that their customer is top priority and put their customers' needs first. They are located downtown Trenton across from the police and fire department. They welcome you to stop by or call them for a free quote today.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one. At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Halftime score, 44-6. Peabody leading. That means the running clock again for the second week in a row. And we like all the notes that we're getting and some that we don't like so much. But anyway, we're glad that you let us know Kevin Ward is watching tonight.
Yeah, he's getting geared up for I guess a big game, big non-conference matchup with Lexington tomorrow night. I may make my way over there and catch a little of that tomorrow night.
Kendrick Ganaway is watching from Montana. And Jacqueline Ganaway. Tim Lewis hollering for the Tide. And more and more messages coming in, and we appreciate you watching the game tonight. It's going to be a quick second half, Terry.
It is, and that's probably a benefit for both sides. I'm sure Scott Aiken and his staff, I tell you what, they gave a valiant effort and cut it to 14-6 after that long touchdown pass, but just way too much Golden Tide after that, outscoring them 30-0 from that point on for the remainder of the half.
This is Dottie Jones watching the game tonight. And many more.
Dan, your Cardinals are up 1-0 in the top of the fourth, and Milwaukee's got runners on first and second with 2 outs. And my Braves are still tied at 0 and with the Marlins, and the Marlins have a runner on third with 1 out. So
sometime when we have some extra time, I wish somebody would explain to me the playoff system. Man,
it's 8 teams this year. 8 teams, and Atlanta clinched the East a couple of nights ago, and if they could get a win tonight, gives them the number 2 seed in the playoffs. So
what a mess.
It really is.
They're ruining the game with the designated hitter and the extra inning rules.
Extra inning rule, I
Come
agree.
on.
It's not baseball. I agree with that.
Well, I'm glad. I appreciate it. I really do. Hick's going to kick it off with a wind to his back, what there is of it.
I don't like the DH either.
It's not baseball.
In either league.
I like the purest baseball,
Amen.
the way it was written.
Amen.
In the beginning, when Adam played. High end over end kick, going to go, wow, out of the end zone.
8 yards
Bring
deep.
it to the 20. Listen, somebody needs to look at that young man.
They do. I don't know who he is, and maybe we'll get some information on that. We'll need to ask Coach Jacobs that, but you are exactly right. That young man, and he's gotten better, from last year to this year. And, he had a good sophomore year, good junior year, and now he's having an even better senior year.
Liberty comes to the line. I'm trying to figure out who the starting quarterback is this time.
I think it's 6. I think it's Pendergrass.
Pendergrass? You sure it's not 5?
No, I'd be lying to you if I told you I was sure.
It's probably Pendergrass, and he goes straight back, rolls to the left side, looks, pressure on him, and he tries to turn the corner, puts a pass up down the field. It's incomplete, almost intercepted. Clock will continue to roll even on the incomplete passes. It'll stop on scores.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety.
For Liberty Tech. They trail here 44-6.
Dan, that may be number 5. I
can't tell 5 from 6 on this.
See, it looks like 6 when he's rolling out right there. Man,
Yeah,
I tell you what, London Burkett could have really planted him into the bleachers over there, but didn't.
Watching in Wisconsin, that's Bob Duncan. And there's a messed up play, that loss of about a yard or 2 back to the 18-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, that was Reed on the carry, and Jason Baskerville coming in.
There's a snap, bad, rolls into the end zone. Who's got it?
I don't think anybody's got it.
No signal yet. Still no signal.
It's either a touchdown or a safety.
One of the two. I'm anxious to see this replay.
Well, Draquan just barely missed it. It's going to be a safety, so they got the
safety. 2 points, 46-6 the score. That's a tough one for this official to call, because if Peabody had possession even for a second,
then it's a
touchdown.
Absolutely.
So they made the call, and they were closer to it than I was. 46-6, 30-second break. We'll be right back.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Free kick again. Second safety of the ball game. Free kick again.
Yeah. Yeah, the clock finally started. They stopped the clock there for.
They stop it on scores.
For. Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry.
Scores and timeouts.
Yeah, okay.
Sunny Tampa, Florida. Brenda Thompson, Milligan. Man, I'm jealous.
34-32, start of the fourth quarter. Carnes ahead.
A little squibbler down the field, taken by Ganaway to the 50, to the 40, to the 35, down at that point. He was scooting.
Yeah, he was. He saw
We are
the
proud to be
opening, just
locally
couldn't
owned.
quite
We are
get
rooted
there
in
quick
this
enough.
community in Gibson County.
As Peabody's had success with their middle returns, you see him cut to the middle and then try to cut it back out to the left side and just wasn't quite able to get there quick enough.
Ball at the 35-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10 for Peabody. 8:15 remaining in the third. Peabody leading 46-6.
Bonds in the backfield.
There's a snap, and Bonds gets the ball, and Bonds is brought down in a hurry. Loss of 2 on the play, back to the 37. That play just never happened.
No, 36 for Liberty, who's Jordan Neely. Blitz from his linebacker position and blew that play up before. Bonds had an opportunity to get going, but I'm going to predict he breaks one before the night's over with.
From the 37-yard line, there's a snap, and there goes Bonds again to the 35, to the 30, and he's finally brought down. A lot of contact there, a little late. Ball at the 29-yard line. It's going to be third down and 4.
Yeah, just going back to the zone play to the left. Everyone steps with the left and tries to climb, and if anybody crosses your face, you block them, and good job by Cameron reading his blockers right there, 3rd and 4.
From the 29-yard line, Peabody coming out in an I formation in the backfield. 2 wide to the right side. Handoff straight ahead, first down, many more. Out across the 20, down to about the 19-yard line. And that's a 1st and 10. And for Peabody, Baskerville. Good to see him in there at 19-yard line.
Picking up the Amy Greer State Farm first down. He's a strong runner. You can see number 10, Reed, had a hold of his jersey, and he still kept his feet driving, was able to pull out of it and get some more yardage.
Mike Fessmeyer watching the game tonight. Wide right, wide left. Lone running back. There's a snap, and Baskerville gets it, goes to the right side, to the 15, to the 10. And flag goes flying, and he's brought down about the 6 or 7 yard line. Let's see what the penalty is about.
That's probably going to be a horse collar.
Personal foul, and that's what you got, a face
Okay.
mask or a horse collar. Either one takes the ball to the 3. And it's 1st and goal from the 3-yard line for Peabody.
Yeah, just zone play to the right. Good job, Baskerville, cutting it up inside the block by the receiver, and right there, number 2, Moore, was the one who was the guilty party. Right there, we need to push this in right here. And I know that the game's not in doubt, and that's not the question, but from the 3-yard line, let's just run it right down their throats.
I formation. Ends in tight. Baskerville straight ahead. Picks up maybe a yard to the 2. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. 5:05 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Watching my nephew, number 68, Edsel Burns from New Boston Air Force Station, New Hampshire.
Wow.
Class of 06. Robert Doss, thank you for your service. From the 2-yard line. Dana Rodriguez, roll tide, she says. There's a snap, and there goes Baskerville again. Touchdown Tide. That's a Christian Family Medicine touchdown.
Good job, good strength right there, and that was a lot of leg strength by Baskerville.
Going for into the extra point now. Ball down, kick up, kick is perfect. 53 to 6 the score. Peabody leading back in 30.
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
Rivlogo Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
We've been following the score all night. Terry's got an update. How are my lights doing?
Well, your lights are getting a little dimmer. 7:08 remaining in the contest. Carnes 41, Campbell County 32. 9-point lead for Carnes, looking for their first win of the season.
Here it's 53 to 6. I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement bringing you the play-by-play. Paul Schulze directing and producing. Johnny Johnson on the camera. And we've got 4 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
St. Louis and Milwaukee tied at 1, bottom of the fourth. St. Louis has a runner on first and 1 out.
D. Hickerson watching. End over end kick going to be retrieved at the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 21, 22-yard line, and brought down right there. 22-yard line, and that is where Liberty Tech will take over. First down and 10.
Senior Dalen Russell down on the kickoff team to record that first contact. Now he'll stay in, play a little linebacker. Tell you what, he's a well-built young man. I've seen him down there on the field in pregame, and man, he's put together.
Here comes Liberty to the line. Wide right, wide left. I believe that it's Pendergrass at quarterback.
I think you're right.
Finally, the running back comes back over there. Wing to the left side. High snap, brings it down, rolls left side, looks down the field, looks, pumps once. There's a fires it down the field. It's going to be incomplete, almost picked off. Almost picked off.
Tyrone Brown in the secondary. Great job right there by him. He had great position. Nothing's open for Pendergrass, and he just pretty much throws this up and tells Moore to go get it, but great job right there, Tyrone Brown, and, man, he almost came down with that interception.
Second down and 10, ball's at the 22-yard line. Clock running at 2:40. Wide right, wide left. There's a snap, rushes on. He's in a heap of trouble. Pendergrass turns the corner, looks down the field, and throws it out of bounds. And he luckily had a receiver in the vicinity, number 3, and that was Mitchell. But no chance of retrieving that one, and it is third down and 10.
Yeah, you see her on the Siler Thornton replay. Man, Dalen Russell had an opportunity, and just a very athletic play by Pendergrass kept him from not getting sacked. Look across the defensive line. Dan Davenport's in the game. DeHaan's in the game. Farms is in the game. And I'll get to the other one after this.
There's a snap, and there's a pass. It's complete to the 25, and then brought down, gang tackled somewhere around the 27, 28-yard line. That's going to bring up a fourth down. 1:35 remaining.
Yeah, pass complete out here to Moore, and Moore's a pretty good player, Dan. He just there's just not enough of him. But a good job by Trenton Peabody.
They're going to go into punt formation. I'm not sure.
No,
I think they're going to go for it. 4th down at about 4. Ball at the 27-yard line. There's a snap, drops back, fires it. It's incomplete, way overthrown. And it was intended for more, and Peabody will take over on downs with about a minute remaining in the 3rd. Don't forget, Worthy Road Studios will have the
Jackson Christian Fayette Academy game tomorrow night, I believe. Then we've got an entire new offensive line. Ed Burns, who was our other defensive lineman, is in there. Number 51 is in there. Jet McAllister. Number 58, Marion Skinner. And those are the ones I can see right now. I'm sure Isaac DeHaan's in there somewhere. Yes, there he is. And then number 57, that is David Witten, all sophomores in there.
There's
Bonds,
and good for 3 to the 25-yard line. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. End of the 3rd quarter, the score, Peabody 53, Liberty 6. Back in 60.
Besides having farm supplies, Gibson Farmers Co-op also has tire and automotive service, as well as a small engine shop. But did you know that Gibson Farmers Co-op has a great gift shop with bridal and baby registry? Come check us out at Gibson Farmers Co-op. We even have curbside service. Gibson Farmers Co-op.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Start of the 4th quarter. 4th quarter brought to you by H&R Agri-Systems. And here we go. Peabody with the football. 2nd down and about 6 yards to go. Out of the gun. There's a snap and a handoff right side. And on the carry for Peabody was Bond.
Yeah, Garrett Weber in at quarterback now for
ball down to the 22-yard line. 3rd and 4. Coach Jacobs was just happy to let 10 minutes or so run off the clock.
Absolutely. McCoy Sewell in at tight end now.
Weber out of the gun. There's a snap. It goes to Baskerville. Baskerville to the left side and gets it down. They're going to mark it right at the 21-yard line. That's going to bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, just
about 3.
You know, zone read play, and Baskerville only able to get one, but see if we can get this first down, keep this clock running. Not that we want to score anymore. You just want to keep running some plays.
4th down and about 3. Ball at the 21. Out of the gun. There's a snap. Handoff. Baskerville goes to the right side. He got to the 20. That's going to be short of the 1st down. And the ball's going to go over on downs. And a player slow to get up for, that's Neely.
Yeah.
But he's up. And the clock continues to run. And from about the 21-yard line, that's where that Liberty is going to take over with 10 minutes remaining in the contest.
Let's see, Dan, we got some more new guys. Let's see if we can get their names. Kendall Morgan, number 79, he's in the ball game. I see 31, Jacoby Albee. in the game, 25, which is Kylan Wade, 33, Colin Hickerson. Vanderveer's in at linebacker, along with Cade Walker. 26, Jeremiah Buford. I think 62, Darius Lanier in at defensive tackle.
There's a snap, and there's a lateral pass. It's complete. Looking for running room is Moore, and there's none there. Loss on the play.
Great
Let's
job.
see, to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, great job out there by number 31, Jacoby Albee, just into the contest. Did a great job of wrapping up and that man down for a negative gain.
Lost about 4 really. 2nd and 14. Pendergrass out of the gun. Fumbles a snap, and he falls on it, so another loss. Back to about the 12-yard line. Terry, I really believe that Liberty is tired.
Well,
They've been beat on a lot tonight.
Yeah, they have. And, like you and I have talked about there, and like Lee and I talked about at halftime, they're late getting started with everything, and it just throws everything out of kilter. And
they've got some athletes.
Oh, they do. They do.
And they will develop.
They will. I agree with that.
There's Pendergrass. On 3rd down and 19, there's the snap. He rolls to the left side. He's getting some pressure. Now he just flares it downfield, and it's incomplete. Incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down and forever.
You see here on the Siler Thornton replay, defensive end, Tavon Farms doing a great job. And a great job by Farms right there. When the quarterback slowed down Farms, you saw him start chopping his feet, breaking himself down. He didn't just lunge or just keep going. He did a great job of staying under control, and great job by Farms right there. Dan, another name you and I are familiar with, I see in there, number 8. That would be young Mr. Gunnar Haney.
Haney?
Getting a little, I think we've, he may know a few people around here.
Yeah. There's a snap, and the punt is away down the field, taken at the 50, fumbled around and picks it back up. Tries to make running room, and he does. Carrying the ball with one hand, though, that's dangerous. To the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, and still on his feet, backtracks, and gets to about the 35-yard line.
That's Derek Key.
Terry, it's dangerous when you carry as a guy I worked with one time said, like a loaf of bread.
Like a loaf of bread, that's right. But I'm going to tell you something. He's a basketball player, so he's got some pretty good size hands right there.
Look at that.
I thought he might get out of it for a second.
They finally brought him down. They marked the ball at the 33-yard line. Weber in at quarterback, wide right, wide left. Snap, handoff, Bond, straight ahead. Gets to the 29. 2nd down coming up, about 5. 5:55 remaining in the ball game.
Eric Barsonis, and I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. If I'm not, I apologize. Eric Barsonis in at a receiver, and Juan Torres in at a receiver. Dan, the thing about a lot of these kids we're seeing right now, I look out there and I look at their grade, and I'm seeing the number 10. This is part of that much heralded sophomore class that we've been hearing about really for 2 years since we've been coming up here.
Wide right, wide left. Wing to the right side. Snap. Handoff, Bond, straight ahead. Going to get a 1st down and then some, and it takes everybody to bring him down close to the 21-yard line. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for Peabody. Peabody leads 53-6. We're coming up on the 5-minute mark. Here's a replay. You just can't bring that man down.
Now,
look how many it takes to pull him down.
That's just working out in the weight room, having that good lower body strength. Jamari Haynes ran by him. had an opportunity, but just ran right by him. And like you said, it took a whole host of Crusaders to bring him down.
It is 1st and 10. They spot the ball at the 20. Wide to the right, wide to the left. Weber out of the gun. There's a snap. Handoff goes right side. And trying to turn and cut back in. And he gained about a yard at the 19-yard line. That was Bonds again. Baskerville comes into the ball game. That's 2nd down and 9. Gain of a yard.
See here on the Siler Thornton replay. Cameron, yeah, he got. I thought he slipped about the 20, but no, that's a good spot by the linesman over here.
Wide right, wide left.
We're going to do an interview with the coach after the game.
There's a snap, and a handoff goes to Baskerville. Baskerville gets it down to about the 15-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd down, close to 5. 3:30 remaining. Peabody's 29-0. 29 in a row. Tell you, they ain't lost since we've been here.
No, they hadn't.
Y'all lose games here.
Dan, I can say this now because this is the first time we talked about the gold pants. This is the first time that they have won these gold pants since September 28th of 2018. And that was a game that a lot of Peabody fans just soon forget. But I do think it led them to the state championship. So
there's a snap and a handoff. No gain on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 5. Clock runs, 2:40 remaining.
Hey, there's a nice view.
Perfect, Paul.
I like that view right there. That'd be a good.
That is neat.
See Miss Linda. Miss Linda's down there giving us that look.
We're going to have a coach interview
As soon as this game's over, we're going to have a word. I think Lee Hayes is going to have a word with Coach Shane Jacobs.
Just one word?
Well, they'll probably have more than that. But
4th and about 4. Wide right, wide left. Weber out of the gun. A lot of movement. That's going to cost 5.
Well, the play clock ran out also, so
either one. Going to bring it back to the 20-yard line. Clock continues to run.
That's a good thing.
It's going to be 4th and 9, though. Somebody's going to have to pick up some yardage. And they're reminding the fans, don't forget, next Friday, week from tomorrow night, it'll be Union City here.
Paul's looking for an additional cameraman, so anybody out there interested in running the camera for a little bit for Paul, just give him a call at Worthy Road Productions.
There's a snap. Keeper right side. Weber gets it to the 40, and the ball will go over on downs. And a player down for Peabody.
I think that may be Weber.
Is that Weber? Hey, he's getting up. There he goes.
He's all right. He's going to be all right. Shane Jacobs out to check on him along with the part of the training staff.
Remember to stay tuned at halftime. Lee will be talking to Coach Jacobs. Clock stopped there for the injury. Now it resumes ticking away. This one's going to be history in about a minute.
I think
we're shy a player.
I think we're shy of more than one. I think we're shy of lineman. I think we're shy of quarterback.
And got 7 seconds remaining on the play clock.
Well, I tell you what, I don't think they're going to.
They're going to call timeout.
They are going to call timeout.
Timeout is called by Liberty. And let's take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
At Raspberry Tire, we can help you with brakes, transmission flushes, interstate battery replacement, all types of suspension repairs, and alignments. We carry several major oil brands and tire brands, including Firestone and Bridgestone. Our service center can balance both passenger car tires and semi-truck tires and fill your tires with nitrogen. With 30 years of towing experience, we can haul small, compact cars to semi-trucks, and we are the only wrecker service in Gibson County with heavy-duty towing and recovery services. Come visit us at 2216 Highway 45 Bypass, Trenton.
Kennedy Lachey says, put my Brody in.
Looking down through there, and I seen a lot of names on the roster that we've seen out there on the field.
38 seconds remaining. And Peabody jumped. It's going to be offside. Or did they draw him off? Somebody moved first, and that is the case.
They did.
5-yard penalty. Back to the 15-yard line. 1st and 15.
Dan, new quarterback in the game. I think it's number 17, Detarius Douglas.
There's a snap, and to the right side. And that'll be about it. And that may be it for the night. 28 seconds remaining. This new quarterback may want to take another snap.
Yeah, he may. He may want to make his case to get more playing time.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down 8. They're going to get one more off. There's a snap. Boom! And you saw it. Loss of 7 on the play, and that is the end of the ball game. Final score, Peabody wins it. Make it 29 in a row. Peabody wins it by the score of 53-6. Let's keep it right here.
I think we're going to go down to
and go catch Coach Jacobs if we can. With Lee. And hopefully there's Coach Jacobs over there.
Coach Jacobs.
Going over to shake hands with his counterpart on the far side. They are good friends and have known each other for a while. And the alma mater is being sung before. This is something that's very impressive here. After every game, here at home and on the road as well, the alma mater is sung by the players as they join arm in arm with the cheerleaders. And a great tradition right here by Peabody, the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody. I'm trying to spot everybody, and I see the camera folks, and I see Lee on the far side. They're going to the center of the field. You can see it now. So they're going to try to catch Coach Jacobs. As both these teams, Peabody wins it 53-6. Now let's go to the field. Lee and Coach Jacobs. There you see Coach Jacobs. I think it's the first time we've had a closer.
I think it is.
You pick us up. You're good. How far away do we need to be?
Okay, hang on. Right here? Okay, I'm good.
Hey, appreciate it, guys. And joining us now, Coach James Jacobs, Peabody Golden Tide. Coach Jacobs, appreciate you joining us. Big win for you tonight, 53-6, the final score. You got to be pleased with some things that you saw tonight, but you really got off to a slow start tonight.
Yeah, we're going to fix that slow start, and I think that we're way too talented to start as slowly as we did tonight. Thought we had it fixed last week, and I'm real proud of the way we prepared this afternoon going into the game, just kind of our mentality, our behavior before the game. We'll get it fixed going into next week. Very frustrating, what we did between the hours of 3 and 7 getting ready for this ball game.
Coach, you had some turnovers tonight, but the defense caused a lot of turnovers. Defense played exceptionally well. Liberty had minus 50 yards rushing. Only one big play on the night, and that was an 82-yard pass.
Well, we fumbled the ball because we're not mentally prepared coming into the game. It's just the way that we approached the whole afternoon. These guys hear everybody talking in town about our opponent, and we're just not doing a very good job as coaches overcoming some of that stuff, and we will. It's not going to happen again. Like I said, it's frustrating, and we'll get it fixed.
You got an extra day of preparation this week for next week's ball game against Union City. You jump back into region action against the Golden Tornadoes. That game will be here at Walter Kilser Stadium next Friday night. You go into that game with a 29-game winning streak on the line. Union City had a 38-game winning streak when they came here a few years ago, and you guys busted that up. Is that something you prepare the team for, or does the winning streak not mean that much to you?
Well, we're proud of the winning streak. We don't talk about it a lot. We're proud of it, proud of the success that we've had, but I think that we're too good of a football team to play the way we do mentally. And next week will be a huge game. I think it'll essentially clinch home field for us, and we got an opportunity to play here until December, so there's no reason not to be prepared next week, and so we will be.
Coach, this was a game that was put on the schedule because of the situation in Memphis. Now, this is going to give you an open date in week 10, which is the next to last week of the season. Still glad you did that. That 10 weeks or 9 weeks of straight playing, that's a long stretch of physical football.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm happy I did it because I worry about at the end of the season getting a bye week and then playing Gibson County and then probably getting another bye week the first round of the playoffs. So it's a lot of time to take off whenever you want to be peaking and playing well. So we'll have to make sure we handle that the right way also. I'm more worried about the end of the season with all the time off than I am, playing all those games in a row.
One thing that you want to watch in games like this is staying healthy. Did see Vandiver not dressed out in the second half. I think he took a helmet in the hip maybe, or in the thigh maybe. Health-wise, he's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Halfway point.
He'll be fine. Just kind of got, deep thigh bruise, something like that. He'll be sore for a few days, but he'll play next week.
Coach, appreciate you joining us. Guys, back up to you. Appreciate it.
Peabody wins it by the final score of 53-6. Terry has the totals.
I do. For the victorious Trenton Peabody Golden Tide, 31 rushes, 199 yards on the night. Driggers was 7 for 11 to 83 yards, 2 touchdowns, and that led to 282 total yards unofficially. For Liberty, 17 carries, minus 20 yards on the night. Through the air, they threw for a combined 116 yards, and this is crazy because 117 of those yards came from Hill, but Pendergrass was 3 of 8 for minus 1 yard. So there's where your total is less than someone who also was passing. And so anyway, 117 yards, 116 yards of 116 yards passing, 96 yards of total offense. So just a complete dominating performance by Trenton Peabody as we expected. And now it's time to get ready for Union City back in region play.
A week from tomorrow night here at Trenton Peabody, it'll be the Golden Tornadoes taking on the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody. That's going to wrap it up and do it to it. Produced and directed by Paul Schulze. I'm Dan Hughes, Terry Clement. And at halftime and at postgame is Lee Hayes. Johnny Johnson was our sideline cameraman, and a great job. Linda Wyrick is the assistant to the director. Again, Peabody, 29 now in a row. Have a great rest of the evening, everybody.